Hello, hello everyone. Welcome in, my sleepy sheepies. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, let's get into the game. Metaphor. I think we're going to be in a talking section of the game because we're solving a mystery. So difficult to solve. How will we ever know who has betrayed us? Can you figure out if this man is a criminal or if we were lied to? Maybe it was the guy who told us that the sandworms would be asleep when we went out there. The guy who really didn't want us to take the contract. Perhaps it's him. Or is it the person who is heckin' friend-shaped? Everything is fine. So begins the rumors of safety during a sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Jaime is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so let us rest what we can. Definitely need some rest. Let us sleep. Rest well. Ooh, I don't like the snake things that are moving. That's real freaky. We were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Jaime behaved himself in the gauntlet runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Bardem, but how do we even bring it up? Are you awake? Bardem just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night. Wait, but Heiseme's in the gauntlet runner, right? If he's still bound there, then that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner. Quick! Where's Sproul? Speak, man. Are you alright? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Notice, you old sot. Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep. Well, Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving, so I had a little sup of the spirits to calm my nerve. Oh, what a mess. You will. Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed you yet, you're really in it. Oh, what's all the commotion? Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him in the lavatory to shut him up. He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you? Does he drive like me? Look at me. Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right? What's all this about frightening nurse? I can't imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories. I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it has anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. And that's why I spoke up. I don't think he's lying. All that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belonged to the missing children. Then, it is likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit. But the guard said no one left town last night. Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is... Inside the town, a ghost. Definitely Heisman. Inside the town? Logically, yes. If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Bardem, but how much of this should we share with him? If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, trust I need not illustrate the risk. Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I face reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son. Whatever the case, let's meet with Bardem. Well, I must say, I couldn't have hoped you'd capture him so swiftly. What do you want from me, man? Oh, something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you just stumbled upon a dead man. No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him. Aye, ye have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust ye. You'll get your payment in full. Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heisme the only suspect in this case? One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morse. Tell him. On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Yugif bolting into the wilderness several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you. What are the chances of there being 2 Yugif brigands in the area? What did you say? Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised. Did you alone knew this? He's obviously our culprit. Most strange. Heisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing. Is that true? Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not going to trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you? There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city. You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here. Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually. Is there a problem here? Pardon? May I interrupt? No problem, ma'am. Was that? Did you hear it, Will? Oh! He's got big-ass ears. He got ears for days, y'all. No, I didn't hear anything. Broken here in 4K. No, I didn't hear anything. Now I see your game. You fiends. Oh. What? He's gone. Haizumi? Find him. Secure the exits. Don't let him escape. No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Haizumi? I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday. I think Barden's innocent in all of this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Haizumi with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Yugif would be a perfect scapegoat. So, Maurice, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off? Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Haizumi heard in the night. Naras is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner. Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups. Oh, well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up. Then, tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit. Aw, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Haizume's reports that shook me, no. I saw something. It was right after I slung Haizume into the bathroom. Out the window I saw some massive shadow moving along the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger. I tell you, a specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my school board days. Sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums, shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle. There, you're all right now. Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Maurice? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Haizumi. True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Haizume's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that. No good. They said they haven't found Haizume yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase. What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Ho there! Over here! Sounds like 'tis coming from over there. Is he calling for us? There we go. Why is Haizume with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet. I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this is about. Could have avoided all this trouble if you'd just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly? I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it can't have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris, being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaw. Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Will? We've no choice. Oh, of course. Of course we will. I'm in your debt. Seems to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses. But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Haizume's the man who found it. There'll be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then. Should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley, at the end of the Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. They're counting on us. They believe in us. Isn't that cool? A well leading to an underground channel. Everyone's already headed to the Blindwell Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road. So let's go there when you're ready. Ooh, secret, secret. I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them. We must save my family. Did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper could not be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there. Is there anything we need from academia? Not that I know of. So, this is the old well that Barton mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here. The kidnapped children should be in here. Are you all prepared? A dungeon. Let's go. Let's hurry. We must rescue the children. A secret underground channel certainly lives up to the name. Okay, Legend of Zelda core, go off. We love that. Love to see it. That sound. Someone's here. Ooh, are we gonna have to be sneaky? Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner. You can't run from us. Please, help. The child yet lives. Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault. If you've got something to say, say it to our face. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done. Eyes up! Something stirs in the back. Doggos! Undead doggos. Are those the monsters we heard about? No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night. The bigger the beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal out of ye. Nintendo stream when? Oh my god, that's so cute. I don't have a DS anymore though, but that's so cute. I used to love Nintendogs. They're so adorable. I used to make them do the dog show thing where they'd run around and do tricks. And feed them and pet them. So cute! What has been happening here? Why did you kidnap these residents? Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I could not live on the wages of a guardsman forever. You kidnap children for money? You utter scum. This, from a bloody-eyed you... Look at your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood, you were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You vile. No, 'tis true in part. 'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain. O lodestar, who falters in memory. O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance has finally been broken. Now choose thy path. Friendship! Choose. My choice is already made. You cannot erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future. Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble party. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. A lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken. So cool. Let's go. Oh, wow. I am Haizme Nocturne. I believe the arc of life depends not on birth, but by these hands. Soiled or sinless, I fight. So cool! Apologies, but I cannot do this alone. Go! Rip them apart! We stand with you. On guard! Carol. This is a lot. It is a lot. Maurice! You will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends! What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power. Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Will. Oh, is this what Moore was talking about? Will, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your discretion. If you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge. Let's go! Get him! Okay. Ooh, he's so speedy! Get him! Oh, poor guy. There we go. Stop! Damn. The bastards got away, but the children are safe. Good. You've saved them, Heisme. You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers. Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be. We need to chase down Maurice first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he? Regarding the watchdogs? He said they were gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew. Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then. But why root all of this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly someone is invested in Maurice's efforts. But who would finance this? I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person. To think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think. Let's get these poor youngsters back to Bardon for now. After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow. You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough. It was thanks to your help, too. I know this is difficult to hear, but Maurice had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guards and search the whole bloody castle for him. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds, considering everything. I can't help but think the Lady Jonah's got to be in on this somehow. But the woman is a respected sanctress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request. I'll tell ye this. Hard as we looked, we cannot find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself. We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections? None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage. In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Luis's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle getting to the bottom of this. And we'll do it, not just for ourselves, but the town as well. I, too, have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. Haizme, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally. Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here. Foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out. I left Haizme to calm down a little in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else. Maurice, the bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children. There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at a disadvantage at night, so let's dive deeper into the Kaigante Castle basement tomorrow. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we've not a moment to lose, though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the Guard Corps was involved or not. Rest well. Maybe because so much happened, but I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the evening breeze. Can't sleep, lad. As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That novel there. Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group or a secret organization? To tell the truth, we're a secret organization. Really? Well, you're not very organized for an organization. And we don't keep secrets well. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you gifts. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal. We look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child, I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me. And I'd not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as equal, fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights, just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret, equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for, and little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him, and despite everything, I felt I'd resigned myself to being powerless, just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies, friends. And from now on, we're friends. Let's go! Power of friendship! Ah, a free spirit, are you? It'd be my pleasure then. The aloof hermit Haizme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. A thief! Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken. A knife! No! You can now study Thief. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the thief from Haizme. You can now study the thief in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. If my boy were still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. As long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? Oh, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequity are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well, what a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak. It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep. Excellent. We're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we both Maurice and monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it. Indeed, I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. Apprehend the real kidnapper. The culprit behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman, Maurice. But I also need a mark for the exhibition. We must infiltrate Cregante Castle. There's something in that castle. We need to head over to Blindwell Alley. From there, we can investigate what's going on at the castle. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. I want to go to Academia. It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. The Thief. This is the archetype you sensed from Heisme's way of life. Heroic embodiment is that of the wily Stickier, dwelling in the shadows of those who would conceal the truth and exposing their falsehoods to the light of day. 1,500 mag is required to channel the Thief for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes. That is the power I seek. Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a thief. I hear the voices of past hero souls, a worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief. So this is the power of the thief's soul. I will master its power without succumbing to vice. I will save everyone, seen or unseen. The thief archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu. Phew. Fair enough, I guess. Is that? Wow, you defeated the Go-Born King. To take down a whole Go-Born mob, not to mention its leader, you're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it, it's yours. So much money. Yeesh! I'm a brave boy. I'm spirited. I'm no longer craven. Courage. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle thy flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is good as done in my book. Listen to all that flattery. Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded, aren't I? That reminds me. It's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Claims the reward will be a pretty reeve. But the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two, the noble on Sunlumio Street would have more details. So there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. I need to slay the alpha rockworm Valmo in Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martyra. The information at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square, and Martyra should have more details. It's bounty for an alpha rockworm Valmo. The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways from Martyra. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives. Miners? Reminds me of Gris. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same. Okay, then we're gonna help you out, right, Will? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. The location is southeast of Martira, and a place now known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Comiro's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go ask the Martira informant. Hate to put a reeve in their pocket, though. Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, alright? I'm ready to accept the truth of the matter, no matter how ugly it is. More than anything, I'm begging you to save Martira. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You, the future king. That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. And you want your item back, but I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first. Have you ever heard of Malveno's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor. So, you want us to get it for you? It's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves. And then by all means, do it yourself. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably. The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning. Good one. We'll just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend a hand to each other? All in the same boat, huh? Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you? So you know us then. Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it'll be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind. What should we do? Fine. We'll hear you out for now. The ring you mentioned. Where is it located? At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about there, hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there. I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment. I assure you, it's well worth the trip. Well, we have to go through this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here. Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though? Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure. Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it. I need to find Malveno's ring, Cuculus, mentioned in the abandoned tomb. Even in your gauntlet runner, it's a nice travel from Martira, a bit far, but commiserate with your compensation, don't you think? I'll be waiting. I should tell Gallica what happened. We're off to explore what's underneath the castle, right? Okay, I'll get the others. We cannot allow any more people to be sacrificed. This incident must be solved as soon as possible. Want to explore the castle? Let's go! Dungeon! Good, let's continue the chase after Maurice. The monster that Norris saw, I think it's somewhere in here. Our goal is to exterminate it. And to find Maurice, we need to catch him and make him tell the truth of this whole thing. We can't let a man so money-hungry that he'd kidnap children go unpunished. We must resolve this foul incident at all costs. You know what I just realized about having another friend in the party? Is that there's one more person to talk. Oh! Okay. What is that? What was that? The lights went out all of a sudden, and then there was a weird shadow. What the heck? It seemed to be quite large. Could be the monster we're after. There's no doubt about it. It's the monster from the other night. Likely a man-eating one at that. It's been roaming loose underneath the town. I see. Lowering the floodgate allows us through. 'Tis an old mechanism, but it appears to have no problems working. Our path ahead is clear. Oh, fucking hi. Shit. Damn. Okay, it resists fire. Damn. Ah! Weak to electric, though. I didn't realize there was dogs back here. Oh my god. Are we a ninja? Get him! One down, one to go. Got him. grate's been twisted open. Think the hole in the back leads to town? Is this the path the monster used? What strength! It hid here to avoid being noticed by the guards, and then went into town at night. What? Reduced to a normal enemy. Look at this thing. I also, though, want y'all to look at this. This was the big enemy we fought in the bowels. And now look at it. What? Ooh, Stroll leveled up. Let's go, my guy. Oh. Well, luckily or unluckily, depending on your opinion, they're very easy to kill, these moths. Got him. Oh. Jump. Rest. That was a big fight. Oh, hi! Welcome in. Thank you for cheering 100 bits. I have been attacked. Open the box! What? Is that a mimic? Oh! Pyrite in my tech. Interesting. That thing is freaky looking. Whew. Let's try to inflict forget on it, but it is not working. What was that? Oh, no. Okay. We'll move up, synthesize, attack. I love the way his sword looks. I feel like that would be wildly impractical, but the fact that the guard is also a blade, very cool, even if it's not practical. Oh, trying to make us some sort of way. He's sleepy. We love a sleepy boy. Honestly, this mimic ain't so bad. Wait, I have a question. Does he just like wake up at the end of this? Is that like, or does he remain asleep in our party? Which I feel like would be genuinely hilarious. You were asleep the whole time. How did you level up? A smoking pipe used by the greatest thief in the world. Ooh, increases the success of stealing things. Well, cool. Also a mimic. I don't really want to get stuck in another mimic fight. Very Shakespearean of them. The Shakespearean experience. Wait, actually, what is this a reference to? The axe, the letter, the two skulls, the chest. Oh, we just got Magla injection. Restores 100 MP to one ally. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay, nothing else to explore here. Time to go upstairs. In we go. Looks like a Magla hollow. We shouldn't come across any enemies here. Seems we could take a short break then. Time to rest. Okay, let us make a record. Okay, let's talk to the allies. I haven't a clue as to what that monster looks like. 'Tis impossible to make out in this darkness. We might not know what it looks like, but we do know that it's covered in very dense magla. So much so it gives me the willies. Whenever it appears, the light goes out. Is that also an effect of the dense magla? I believe so. Magla can cause a variety of things, so the lights going out seems as plausible as anything. Why is he upside down? Yo, I just clocked what he's doing. My guy, what are you doing? Surely, you don't gotta do that. What should I do? He seems to be in a good mood. Good kitty. Pet the kitty. Okay. I'm trying to study the archetype. Yes, okay, that's why I'm doing this. I was like, there's a reason I'm here. Oh, and Hulkenberg. Yes. She can finally be evolved. Why does she look like she's got a gesture hat on? This is like the silliest evolution of her line that we could get. Now she looks like a clown. A magic knight clown. The magic knight. This is the archetype you sensed from Hulkenberg's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept protector, a shield of chivalry and martial spirit who specializes in the art of magic. Holy cow, girl! Go off! That's a lot of magic. 8,100 mag is required to channel the magic knight for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this power. Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept knight. There we go, Hulkenberg. Get it! I hear the voices of past hero souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, greater still. If thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the knight. So this is the power of the magic knight. Fitting. With the strength of magic, my shield is made even stronger. To protect his highness, the prince, and the world he dreamt of. The magic knight archetype is awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu. Let's go! Okay, let's see. Do you wish to leave this place? Yes. I should probably save after this, too. Okay, let's go. Yes. Love the fact that he turns into a bat. Can't get enough of that. So you've come. Irritating lot you are. Surrender, Morris. What you've done is a grave crime. And don't you dare think about running away. Barden's already secured the exit into town. Huh. And what of it? You think those useless guards can do anything about us? And really, do you think this is the time to be running your mouth? He's hungry, you know. Ooh. What is that? It looks kind of sad. What the heck? And what luck. The food's come to us. I'll toast to your health this night. Oh no! Everyone run! It looks so cute in the dark. Oh, it's like a baby. It's an evil baby. Y'all, they got us fighting evil babies out here. The monster is roaming the waterways. We'll not be able to pursue him like this. Then shall we fight it? We do need a head for the tournament. Suppose now's as good a time as any. That would be a convenient solution. If you're confident in your skills, you could consider taking it on. And yet, we needn't rush into anything we aren't prepared for. We should get the truth from Maurice first. The hunting of heads can come after justice is served. I think Maurice ran further in. Let's chase after him, but we'll need to avoid getting seen by the monster. Do you hear? Don't let the monster see you. We have to pass by undetected. It's got like a pacifier and everything. Ugh. So creepy. I think we've lost it. Well, that was chilling. I feel like that took a year or two off my lifespan. What even is that monster? Does Maurice have control of it? I can't fathom how such a man could. I assume he uses its hunger to his advantage. Aye, and if it has not eaten, then it is still out there, seeking prey. It would be wise to proceed before it returns. True enough. Talking does us little good now. Let's move. Unknown. What? It's going great. I'm having a blast. Uh-oh. Ooh, I need to change her thing. Interesting. I'm confused. Was he just able to, like, randomly do that? I just started the first quest to become king. I'm gonna say that I'm like I'm in the middle of the beginning, if that makes sense. Wow, I am a bully today. Meaning. Hulkenberg ranked up, let's go! I'm one. rank closer to, what was I just thinking? Y'all, my brain just went head empty. Away we go. I need to change my ways, apparently. Oh, still alive, are you? Well, aren't you lot terribly lucky? Don't be complacent for long, Morris. You'll be at the edge of a blade soon enough. Oh, shut up. You're nothing but bait. And yet you continue to run your mouth. I welcome you to come after me. It's feeding time. Look at the baby! But don't think your dumb luck will last. Give up and be devoured. Hide yourselves, hurry! Damn it, not again. Whenever we have him cornered, he calls that thing. Don't fret. It's not any different from before. We have to avoid being seen by the monster and pass through undetected. We go. Wash your hands clean of inconvenient blunders and let the past be forgiven. Removes all buff effects to all enemies. Hi, sweetie. Oh, that was wild. Good, we made it. We lost sight of Maurice, though. Slippery fellow. This castle should only have so many hiding places. Let us proceed as we are. It's time to give up on this sad little quest. I've had it with you. I believe that's our line. You sent people to their deaths for a coin purse. Now you owe recompense. Did you leave your roost to sermonize at me, little bad bastard? Only a matter of time anyway. It's hungry, so it'll be on your heels. You think we'll let you get away? After him! Whoa, wait. Take a look around you. We have to use that ladder there to give chase, but it's blocked with sewage. The drain pump seems to be in working order. If we lower the floodgate, it should stop water flowing in and lower the water level, no? Okay, let's do that. From what I can see, there are 6 floodgates in total. Lowering all the gates should drain the water. Let's give it a go. Because that is the end of stream for tonight for us. I hope you guys have a peaceful, restful evening. Bye, everyone!